One of the signature achievements of Donald Trump's administration was the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act of 2017 that allowed American corporations to repatriate piles of cash, give their employees major bonuses, and fired up the economy without using federal tax dollars. A increasingly prominent Republican voted against it. This same Republican voted for amnesty, voted for the DREAM Act for the Dreamers, voted against both of the Goodlatte immigration reform plans. One was fairly conservative, one was fairly moderate. Voted to terminate President Trump's emergency declaration to fund the wall. Voted to override President Trump's funding of the wall. Condemned President Trump for filing a lawsuit to end Obamacare. Voted to override President Trump's transgender troop policy. Supported the Far-Left Equality Act. Supported the Climate Action Now Act, the far-left environmentalist policy that would wreck the American economy. Voted to override President Trump's veto of the NDAA, the defense legislation. Voted to ban drilling in the eastern Gulf of Mexico. Voted for the Democrats' fever dream legislation of the Delivering for America Act that was part of their push to claim that the president was trying to destroy the post office. Voted to fund the Department of Homeland Security without money for the border wall. Voted to block funding of the border wall. And co-sponsored the Fairness for All Act, another left-wing fever dream piece of legislation. The person who did all of that is Elise Stefanik. Elise Stefanik voted for all these left-wing ideas and voted against many conservative ideas of the Trump administration. I wonder if President Trump knows that she voted against his tax cuts plan. I wonder if President Trump knows she voted against his border wall plan. I wonder if President Trump knows she voted for amnesty. I wonder if President Trump knows she voted to oppose his lawsuit against Obamacare. I wonder if President Trump knows Elise Stefanik voted to override his transgender troop policy. I wonder if President Trump knows she voted for the Far-Left Equality Act and the Climate Action Now Act and the Delivering for America Act and the Fairness for All Act and the NDAA, and on it goes. I wonder if President Trump knows that. I bet he doesn't. And that's part of the problem we're dealing with here, is that the president has people around him who advise him on these things, and they don't necessarily know. He doesn't necessarily know. He doesn't necessarily have the background, and they do, and they haven't shared it with him. Why is Kevin McCarthy pushing her? Why is Kevin McCarthy supporting Elise Stefanik? Why is Kevin McCarthy doing this? I don't care about Liz Cheney at this moment. It's clear she's not going to be around for a while, but why is Elise Stefanik the replacement when she opposed all of the major initiatives of Donald Trump? This seems like something that should be a big freaking deal for everybody, right? It seems like something that people should focus on, right? Why is Stefanik the chosen one when she opposed every single thing out of the Trump administration that you like? Why are we allowing Kevin McCarthy to sell Donald Trump on Elise Stefanik? You guys, are you in favor of amnesty? Because she is. Are you in favor of the persecution of churches in America? Because she is. Are you in favor of getting rid of President Trump's tax cuts? Because she is. Are you in favor of expanding the post office's reach in America? Because she is. Are you in favor of cutting all the funding for the border wall? Because she is. Everything that the president supported, every major signature initiative of his administration, Elise Stefanik voted against.